I got distracted, alright? First it was Valentine's, and then I got a big old sad kitty, and then Zelda came out, and Ghost Recon came out. Then I got brainwashed by an evil witch to go to a magical land, and I killed its ruler, and I took over, and I had an adventure with my children, and I saw my children die before my own hands, and I had to go back in time to bring back their dead body, and the point is I've been predisposed. Just get on with the review. Also, my hair's a little different. Don't pay no mind to it. I'm an amazing filmmaker. Okay, let's do this nonsense. Spew some crap about how great the story is. Talk about how sexy it is to get the Tumblr points. And still have enough time to be home in time for Backdoor Sluts 9. The re-spanking it. Alright, yeah, okay, I think we're ready to go. Hello, Internet. Are you fucking serious? Who the frick is it now? Oh! Why We Love Uncharted just got a new like. Damn me and my efficient work ethic and sexy jaw, dazzling guys, and my big, fat, meaty... What were we talking about? Oh, that's right, Nathan Drake. Yeah, if I post pictures of him in my videos, I don't know if that's probably the best way to get new fans. But what can I do? I guess I could probably just talk about some of my favorite games in the series. But which one do I choose? They all have their own unique, interesting charms. I mean, Drake's Fortune and... yeah, it's Uncharted 2. So yeah, I know it may seem a bit brash to some people that I'm just gonna instantly declare it the winner right off the bat, especially considering the series as a whole. Uncharted hasn't really grown that much as a series. It's been the same basic story, same basic gameplay, the same basic treasure hunting and globetrotting, mixed with cover shooting and platforming and light puzzles. As a series as a whole, Uncharted hasn't really grown or evolved that much. So what is it about Among Thieves specifically that he just got so much right compared to the other games? They can't do the damn review for you. You have to do it yourself. Fine, but I'm not editing this one. So I love you. Fuck goats. Excuse me, I had something in my throat. Let's take it from the top. So fucking goats, just great, isn't it? And you know what's also great? Seeing Naughty Dog's skill as a developer grow and mature over the years.
Oh, it hasn't always been The Last of Us and award-winning mega teams. Way back in... Whoa. Too far. Oh, hold on.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Naughty Dog was primarily known for Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter. So going from these cartoony franchises to something aimed to be more realistic was definitely a big gamble. And yeah, Drake's Fortune is the one that has aged the worst, but it still laid a solid framework for Uncharted 2 to follow up.
And how did they do that exactly? Why, with a certain something special, a certain je ne sais quoi, something I'd like to call...
That's great, I won't even have to get my top off.
I kid, but in the first game they kinda just plop you into this world and expect you to go with it. We got no real idea how Drake met Elena, or Sully's relationship to that old guy, or who the hell Navarro was. A lot of it was throwaway lines and assumptions. Uncharted 2, however, did a better job of establishing who the bad guy was, what he wanted, Drake's connection to Flynn and Chloe. It really opened up and expanded the world of Uncharted. A world of treasure hunting and adventure, and the smartest criminals ever known to man.
How's your 13th century Latin, mate?
No, it's a purba. It's a ritual object from Tibet.
He's talking about the Lost Fleet.
Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Pol Pot, they were all great men.
Still, compared to the first game, and hell, even the ones that came after this is the one that has the most straightforward story in the entire series. If I have one minor nitpick with Uncharted as a series, it's how many damn wild goose chases they make you go on. Going from one island to get the map to another island, just hopping all over the place, just finding maps and puzzle rooms and not really making any real progress. Uncharted 2 has one of the most straightforward stories in the series.
So our game begins with Drake waking up in a train, hanging off a cliff in the middle of a snow mountain, covered in blood and being shot in the stomach. It turns out this is a flash forward, however, as our story truly begins with Drake getting hired by some mysterious client to break into a museum and steal a lamp, which has the coordinates to Shambhala, which leads to the first new gameplay addition, Stealth. Which really just amounts to trying not to be seen. Compared to true stealth games, you can't duck or crawl. It basically just boils down to hiding behind cover and waiting for them to turn around. It works for what it is, but my god is it clunky. Jump cut to Drake getting betrayed and then captured and enjoying all the luxuries that prison has to offer.
Dear God.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Look, I have my own bucket.
But he does eventually get out and heads over to Borneo to find Flynn working for evil Jason Statham here, who is apparently the mysterious client who hired them to break into the museum in the first place. The pair thinks the temple hides the entrance to Shambhala, but really it just has the location of a map room that will then show the real location of Shambhala. As it turns out, this map room is smack dab in the middle of a big modern city littered with hundreds of temples.
Oh man, that sounds awesome! Alright, just imagine it! Like climbing super tall skyscrapers, jumping from rooftop to rooftop, taking cover behind dumpsters and cars. It's like Grand Theft Uncharted! This is awesome! Alright, let's do this!
So Drake makes his way through the city when he suddenly gets stopped by
forgot about Elena. Where the fuck has she been all this time? They broke up? The fuck, Naughty Dog? You literally ended the last game with them being all happy together and they were a great couple. It meant so much to me and I totally didn't impose myself onto them. Wait. So you're saying she's single right now? Hey girl, what's up? Lara, Vinnie. Infect the internet with more useless opinions.
So the group of them make their way over to the temple, find the real location of Shambhala, but oh no, the bad guys catch up with them, and they shoot Jeff the cameraman. They escape, more damn edging, Drake sneaks onto the train, he gets shot by Flynn, and then the train explodes. So after Drake escapes the train, he passes out in the snow and wakes up in this village, which leads to one of the most toughest, most challenging trophies PlayStation has ever created. Petting yaks. There he also meets Tenzin, who is instantly cool because he has a really sweet hat, and Schaefer, the leader of the village.
Totally dumb side tangent, but was I the only one who thought this was a reference to Brutal Legend? Because it came out around the same time as Uncharted, and they have both a guy named Schaefer. I don't know, maybe I'm just reading into it, maybe it's a really cute reference, I don't know.
Schaefer begins to explain that Shambhala is an evil place, but instead of explaining why, like a normal human being, he begins to make Drake climb even further up the mountain to find Yetis.
Welcome to the Himalayas!
But when they get back to the village, it's under attack and Schaefer has been kidnapped. So Drake chases after him and makes his way to a hidden temple, which hides the true entrance of Shambhala. But not before they reveal the Yetis are actually giant blue people.
What a twist!
So Drake and the gang try and beat the bad guys over to Magical MacGuffin, but not before Elena gets hurt and Drake going all John Wick on their ass and lead into a great boss battle. Okay, a less shitty boss battle than the QuickTime event of the first game. Hell, it's the only true boss battle in the whole series. It poorly indicates what you need to do, and it's extremely cheap on crushing difficulty, but hey, like I said, at least it somewhat feels like an actual boss fight compared to the QuickTime events of the other games. Still, yada yada, Drake beats him, explodes city, saves the day, same old, same old.
Oh no, Lena. Oh god, no. Lena, hold on, alright? Just hold on. Come on, stay with us. You're gonna be okay, alright? You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine. Elena, don't do this. Elena!
And the world is bleak and meaningless. It's been a long 25 years. Alright, well, after all that happened, let's see what happens next.
Chloe, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Really, it's all right. Just do yourself a favor, cowboy. Tell her.
So they admit their love for each other as the camera pans away on what I'm sure will be the start of a beautiful, passionate, long-lasting relationship, and nothing bad will.
And then they get divorced, or break up, or separate. It's not entirely clear what happens, but the point is that they're not together, and it's bullshit. And that's the end of Among Thieves. At least the story mode. We got the whole multiplayer to talk about. Now, something you young pups may forget is that a lot of games didn't have multiplayer originally. In fact, it was kind of strange for a story game to have multiplayer at all. But some developers, some more than others,
started pushing multiplayer in every game to make sure people wouldn't trade them in. So there was a rash of games with just unnecessary multiplayer, and a lot of them really sucked. Even its competition Tomb Raider still felt kinda taxed on at the end of the day. But Uncharted took Assassin's Creed tactic of trying to incorporate the theme of the game into the multiplayer. Where other games had generic deathmatch or whatever, Uncharted tried to incorporate the aspects of climbing and 3D-based cover shooting into the multiplayer itself. You couldn't just run and gun it, you had to be aware of enemies on all sides, constantly moving and jumping from ledge to ledge. It really got the vibe of how it felt to get into a gunfight the exact same as it felt in the single player.
When the sun hits that ridge just right, these hills sing.
Well, that's it.
Oh my god, did you guys know this was a meme? Like, I just found out about this. But I mean, I guess really anything could be a meme if you think about it. Wow, that got weird. Okay, let's see. I talked about the story mode, I talked about the multiplayer. Alright, let's see. Now I just gotta end it on some big BS, crappy, totally phoned in motivational speech. Uncharted. Drake gets back. The thing though is, they're all perfect, great, amazing games. It's kind of pointless trying to compare them and say which one is best. They're all perfect 10 out of 10 masterpieces. It's like comparing diamonds. Yeah, some diamonds are better than others, but they're still all amazing. They're all brilliant and beautiful. So, if you have a chance to play any game in the series, they're absolutely worth it to play all of them. But this one has Fat Drake, and that makes it best.